Undercover operations, secret informants, the risk of death at any moment. It sounds like fiction, but this is a factual account in this just-released book. It is called The Last Great Ape, a journey through Africa and a fight for the heart of the continent. The book chronicles how an Israeli man named Ofir Drori uses covert networks to track and prosecute animal poachers, traffickers, many with links to warlords. Drori's efforts are all to stop the mutilation and death of these animals that you see here. Many of them are very much so endangered for consumption or illegal trade. And for years and years, people killed them with absolutely no fear of arrest. No fear of arrest. Then in 2003, Drori started the Last Great Ape organization, and the first convictions for illegal animal trafficking took place in Cameroon. And Ofir Drori joins me here live. I guess I should first say congratulations on the book and everything you've been doing in Africa.
Thanks, Brooke.
It's lovely to meet you. First, just explain to me, I've read that you have these web of spies. Talk to me about these undercover operations that you have to, assign and have people take part in.
Yeah, I mean, we have undercover agents. They use hidden cameras, they use hidden recorders, and we activate them to start infiltrating those kind of criminal networks, trying to get to the big guns, because we're not just interested, we're in fact not interested in the poachers, which are usually the small guys down there. We're interested in the big mafia guys.
Explain
that are
the difference.
Actually,
animal trafficking, animal poaching. What's the difference?
Okay, I'll explain it with an example.
Okay.
I'll give you an example of one of our investigations that won Cameroon the Interpol Award. And this investigation is of ivory trade syndicate. Okay. So imagine three Asian people that are three Asian nationals in a residential quarters of the capital Yaoundé. And here they are bringing every 2 months a 4-compartment container, 40-feet container, into their home, filling it up with 600 tusks.
Tusks from these elephants.
Elephant tusks, and exporting it outside. So every 2 months, like a clock, 300 killed elephants find their way out, and this is the work of those three syndicate heads, and they were active from the 80s. So just take this as an example and realize that these kind of syndicate heads, they activate hundreds of poachers across many countries, and they activate maybe dozens of corrupt officials to buy their own impunity.
So they have their own network.
They have their own network, and the idea is to climb up and try to find these kind of guys and put them behind bars. So this is the way to dismantle this organized wildlife crime.
So what exactly is in it for these traffickers across the globe? I mean, obviously it's all about money. Is it big money that tusks and meat and these animals bring in?
Yeah, usually we don't want to give the figures because we don't want to advertise
it's a tremendous amount of money.
How great of an illegal trade it is, but it is a tremendous amount of money that we're talking about. The syndicate I just mentioned was getting illegal revenue of millions of dollars per month. I mean, these kind of forms of activities, illegal activities, are linked to illegal trading drugs, illegal trading arms, money laundering. I mean, this is serious mafia we're talking about. That's what most people don't really understand. They think about some small poachers in the field. What we are dealing with is the organized crime part of things, and that means that we need to have far more professional undercover investigations.
As you talk, though, about undercover crime, I keep thinking danger. The danger, I know that some of your own agents have been shot at as a result of some of these criminals. Why do you do this? I mean, are you risking your life for these animals?
Well, not just for me, for the team of Africans that are working with us in Cameroon, in Gabon, in Congo, in different countries where we are working at. I mean, we all think about this not as a job, it's a mission. And we do this with a lot of determination. And yes, there's a lot of risks that are involved, of course. When you're putting, I mean, just in Cameroon, more than 450 wildlife traffickers behind bars, you're definitely not having a lot of friends, right? But so we have physical threats, life threats, political threats, legal threats, you name it. Last year we had one of our investigators was actually kidnapped by a group of big ivory dealers, and he was very close to getting killed, but we managed to rescue him and get them behind bars.
I think it's tremendous what you're doing in your entire group, and that's why we wanted to have you in this book. But in terms of the animals, tell me about, while I still have you, the last question. Is it Kita?
Yeah.
Kita, is this the chimp that you crawled into the cage with?
No, that will be future.
That's a different one.
That's a different one. But
Here are the
beautiful thing about Kita was a chimp that liked to be tickled very much. So I mean, if you get the audio, you'll see how she's laughing. Chimps do laugh. But you know, Brooke, there is more to it than just elephants or apes or wildlife, because our struggle to protect this endangered and beautiful world goes beyond wildlife. In fact, you know, most of the places that I visited, the places that shaped me, that gave me that the urge to become an activist, these places are now dying. So, and the cultures which I spent time with, the tribes that accepted me to their homes, these are all cultures that are getting extinct.
Sure,
so
they're all
richness
affected, and they love their animals, and they shouldn't be killed and poached and trafficked, etc. Again, your book is The Last Great Ape. Ofir, thank you.
Thank you, Brooke.
Thank you very much.